Hugo.
Here you go.
Hugo.
Get out of here. You know what? People are gonna come in here and they're gonna hear us fucking arguing, and they're gonna hear me winning. How about that? How about them apples?
You always win.
Look who's here. Look who's here immediately, if not sooner.
Dustin Fleming, how are you?
Live, bro. I just
Dustin Fleming, Mr. Mod, Mr. Head Mod, Mr. Look at me, I'm the head mod here. Nah, I was going with that. Oh, I'm king of the mods. I'm a modmeister. I count on them. Hey Mel, how you going?
Hello.
Hey Evil Satire, how you going? Everyone's changed their bloody name and it's confusing me.
I know.
2 people changed their names.
Who the fuck are you people? We only know Dustin because he's blue. If he were anything else, we'd be like, who did I make a mod again? Oh, it has to be Dustin. And plus, he's punctual as fuck.
Hey Nikita, how you going? Welcome, welcome. Villa, welcome. How you going? Hola. Hey Creepy Clown Girl, how you going? Nice to see you here.
Oh my god.
I'm Merit, sorry. I say Mel for?
I just made coffee and I'm out of breath.
Who paid for those floors? I thought Dustin would beat Slumber to it.
Dude,
I thought Dustin would get it in first, to be honest.
Honestly, Slumber, where the fuck
Karen,
have
how you
going? Been? We had like 4 live streams and you haven't come into any one of them. We thought you forgot all about us.
She's been busy, man. There's like tornadoes and cyclones and hurricanes and shit going on over there.
He's fucking ignoring us.
Actually, not in Minnesota.
Just bullshit. Bullshit.
Not in Minnesota. Hey, Stacey, how you going? Welcome, welcome. No, actually, I tell a lie. I flew over Minnesota, so it wasn't. That wasn't where the cyclones were. It was all like what do they used to call that state in the middle before it got wiped out? Oklahoma. That's the one.
It's not in the
Antonio.
middle, right above Texas. Stop.
middle-ish. Antonio, how you going, man?
Antonio's here. What's going on?
I died, came back to life and died again. Wait, I'm back.
Oh, here we go.
Clinically or just actual?
I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. To be honest, either way, it's cool. His avatar is him. He's like literally wrapped up in bandages and like.
Slumber, I have to say, the whole you releasing all your videos with as a premiere is really cool, man. That's you're really making the most out of that feature, and I think it's really good. I think it's really paying off for you.
He says premiere, isn't it awesome? Guys, press F.
Premiere.
Awesome.
Premiere. Well,
holy shit! Australian accents are so funny. Ugh.
What? How did I say it?
You said, well, okay, say it again.
Premiere. What's wrong with that?
It's premiere.
Hey, Emily, how you going? Nice to see you again.
It's all good, man. You just keep doing you.
Premiere? What's wrong with premiere?
Because,
fuck you all.
Look at all these Fs.
See all those fucking Fs? Fuck you, and fucking, assholes. Fucking make fun of my goddamn speech impediments.
No, shut up.
Of being Australian.
He's Australian. That's his excuse. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna get.
That is my excuse.
I have it written on the wall. It's true.
Fuck you all.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a notebook because they still make those, by the way, guys. Did you know that? And I'm gonna take a writing utensil, and I'm gonna take that writing utensil and write down random things that he says, he as in Mr. Reality over here, that make me laugh or that are slightly tweaked a little bit, and then I'm just gonna like
apricot, basil, oregano.
Apricot, guys. Do you want to think? Let me get my notebook. Hang on,
herbs.
I'm not fucking around with you people.
Shit. Hang on. Let me catch up. Slumber's premiere. Fuck off.
Right now and down.
Oh man, thanks, Dustin. I appreciate you having my back. Seems like you're the only one here.
Fuck you, Dustin.
Thanks, brother. Fucking everyone else, and they're making fun of my bullshit. Hey, Evil Outcast, how you going, man? Welcome. Nice to see you again. Oh boy.
All right, I got.
How's everyone going?
And it's pretty hefty. I have a feeling I'm gonna be writing a lot of shit down tonight.
What do you mean it's pretty hefty? As in it's got a lot of pages for you to write shit down on. That's all bullshit. Bullshit.
You saw all
bullshit
those Fs.
Face.
You saw all of them. You saw all those Fs.
Don't make me get the goddamn card out on you and fucking park it in the covered yard.
Shut up.
Don't listen to me over there. Listen right now. Goddamn, where's Duncan?
You know what?
Where's
I do.
Where the fuck the Duncan's at?
I have to say, I appreciate the fuck out of the fact that Rob has been attempting the Boston accent.
Attempting is correct. Attempting is correct.
You know what? You have gotten further than anybody that I have tried to teach. It might be because you were in Boston for a month. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm sure it did. But
it wasn't that many.
Sometimes even you surprised me with, and I'm like, "Ooh, wow, that was a good one. That was a
I appreciate that, Clown Girl. I was just generalizing everyone.
Yes, but, I'm aware, Noctis, that I have an accent. I'm only told every single
room she walks into outside that isn't Bostonian. Yeah. Although, and I don't mean any racism by this, it's just purely an observation. I'm still yet to see a black person with a Bostonian accent.
It's just not. It hasn't happened yet. We're not ready for it.
It's just like, I don't know.
Shut up,
I don't know. Imagine seeing Shatheed, right? Shatheed. like seriously, the name is spelled. I'm gonna put spaces in it just so it doesn't get blocked by You know what? Fucking I'm a mod. That's how it's spelled, right? It's Shatheed. Imagine if her name was O'Connor, like just that perfect mix of black and Irish. Shatheed O'Connor. My name's O'Connor. First name Shatheed.
Oh my god! All right, we're getting flagged now. Can't wait.
It's all right. I wasn't swearing. It was a legitimate first name.
Yeah, we're talking about politics here, guys. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Hashtag we love you guys. Hashtag the Carnival of Horror. So, is this Carnival of Horror? Is this like a reincarnation of like Spooky Fam sort of thing? Is that what's going on? I mean, it's cool. Is it like a collection of?
Bring that previous one.
Nah, that shit was I know. I understand
that. Fucking raging dumpster fire. Get out of here with that shit.
It's because it was run by Shatheed. That's why. Boston accent is just a Brooklyn accent minus 20k average. So, all
right.
Oh, Badger Cannon.
All right. Rob, shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. All right.
All right.
Oh, man. I wish people actually did their research because if you look online and you ask this thing called Google what the smartest state is in the United States, you will find that it is not fucking New York. It is actually Massachusetts. Why? Because we have some of the most prestigious fucking universities in the world. That means the planet, guys, not just the country. Did you know that versus, the UK grading system and the United States grading system, or at least New England grading system, so we're talking old school and new school now. Try and keep up now. The average for, let's say, C- over there, that would be an F in the United States. A C- here in America, or at least New England, is an A- in the UK. I'm not really too surprised that people who do not understand the Boston accent are quick to judge and say, yeah, well, I've heard the New York accent more because it's on TV and it's a little bit more appealing and it's kind of entertaining. It's kind of like they belong to circus or something. Look, just because you can't understand and you can't keep up doesn't mean you got to fucking take salaries and put that kind of shit into it. Try and keep up, ladies and gentlemen. We're here all night. I'll give you some time. Go ahead, Rob.
I'm just recapping on the comments. So let's see here. Slumber's got my knee pits and everyone else has got my back. So I needed people to have the rest of my rear. So that's good.
I hope you guys moisturize them. That better be. They better be silky smooth.
Mass universities are filled with Shatheeds, chaos, and Tejas? I don't know that one. I've done my research. Sounds
not
like
enough,
a typical
man.
New Yorker. Get in my goddamn car. Give me my goddamn coffee. Goddamn.
Oh,
Jersey?
man.
Jersey or New York? I heard Jersey's the better state.
What? I wouldn't be surprised.
It's fucking dark. I love
It's fucking dark.
Okay.
That was spelled beautifully, by the way. That was spelled beautifully. I'm very impressed with them because, like, when you type it out the way it's supposed to be, when you type it out phonetically, it's great because it's just like, oh, that's what you meant to say. Makes so much more sense.
Mr. Demon to You's here. Welcome. Thanks for coming by.
He's here again.
We're still trying to establish what the fuck we're doing at the moment, but so far we're just
we're educating people on the American educational system, I suppose. Apparently, there are some people, some very poor souls in this very chat room who believe that a Bostonian accent versus a New York accent has something to do with salary and all kinds of bullshit. I don't know. They seem to be a little bit slow. But regardless of that, if anything, we're doing charity. So welcome. Welcome, people.
Now, Badger Cannon, answer me this. Are you Aussie or are you American? Who's this mom that everyone's referring to? Oh, Swedish mom, for fuck's sakes. Rob, get your shit. I'm having more coffee, guys. Sorry. Fuck's sakes, man.
Oh, the one who calls me F warnings, fuck warnings. That's the one. I'm doing very well, Swedish. How are you? How are you, Mom?
Oh, thanks, Karen. Shit. Hang on one second.
Oh, don't just hit that like button. Bludgeon it.
Sorry, I need a creamer.
Right, Outcast, you bashed the fuck out of that button.
Bash
I
it.
can always count on Outcast.
See the little hole in it? Get it so it says 20. Put your little thing in that goddamn hole.
If you already did, then we very much appreciate it. And to anybody who's retweeted this as well, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, I mean, normally we'd say everyone subscribe to each other, get to know each other, but I think everyone here knows each other now.
You never know. There are people, every once in a while, there are some people who kind of...
They knew.
They come through the woodwork, and yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's always nice to remind people that we're not a scary bunch of people, even though we're a scary bunch of people.
Yeah.
We're not out to attack the newbies is basically what that means.
Because like cannibalism and torture and death doesn't mean we're bad people.
And just because we sleep in red rooms doesn't mean that we're fucked in the head.
That's true, though.
It is true. My room is slowly but surely turning into one, and not what you think. I'm just saying there's a lot of red going on here, and I'm just kind of like, well, yeah, eventually, and
it's
maybe nobody will notice.
Splatter on the walls and shit. That's all. That's all it's there. It's just future plan.
I mean, I don't know if you were in. I mean, did you see like the mouse pad that I had before I moved all my furniture around? It's got blood spatter on it. It's not real, but my mom thought it was for a long time. Just clicking away at that mouse so fucking hard that I'm just, oh my god, my cuticles. They just.
Outcast is more the village idiot / drunk. Dustin says, I smashed the like button like.
Oh no, you know I don't.
That was the future where you guys are streaming again, and they like button I'd already hit as well. Well, that's really dedicated, Dustin. I appreciate that.
I agree, Senta. Being fucked in the head, there are many interpretations, but I don't think it's a bad thing either. In fact, I am grateful. So fucking ad.
Fucking ad. God damn it. God damn hot.
Stop.
Where's my Dunkin's going damn? It's just not even Dunkin's anymore. It's like Dippin' Donuts and gourmet donuts.
Listen
I swear to God.
It's Dunkin's forever.
Yeah. They are cheaping out on it though.
What? I'm sorry. Did you not see the 13 in my house?
No,
like within a block radius?
No, they can have 13, but what I'm saying is they're cheaping out in terms of
you were here a month and you have the balls to fucking say this shit. Get the fuck out of here.
No, think about it this way. Gourmet donuts, there was very few of them around, right? But they were good. Dunkin', there's one everywhere, which means they have to pay more people, pay more rent, pay more fucking utilities and stuff at each one of those locations. Like this is the thing, guys. Dunkin' Donuts in Massachusetts, especially Boston, you can literally walk out to your car that you parked in front of Dunkin's, and you can see the next one down the road already. You don't even have to look above anything. You
It's
just like look
not even a joke. It's not a joke.
It's literally like there's literally like 2 across the road from each other and stuff.
There's like one at every corner, literally. There's like every single corner. It's
like
crazy.
Even a gentle curve in the road, right? There's one there too.
There's going to be one at every rotary next.
Yeah.
Kelly Square's going to have 2 of them.
Like, I swear, if there's a Dunkin's, right, and you walk in, there'll be a Dunkin's inside that Dunkin's.
Oh my God. All right. This is what I'm going to be doing. The next time I go to Dunkin's, I'm going to ask to talk to their manager, and I'm going to see if we can make this shit happen.
And go, what's his name again? What's his fucking name that I used to buy from? The fucking Puerto Rican dude.
What?
Okay, the one across the road from you. The Puerto Rican dude. What's his name again? Something Hispanic. It wasn't Hernandez. It was remember I used to get pissed off with him because he always used to I thought he was black, but he was actually Puerto Rican. The one across the road.
Are we talking about the one from downtown?
Yeah. It's gonna kill me now. I've forgotten his name. It's not Jose. It's something Hispanic. It's like a common Hispanic name, but I can't remember what his name is now. Hector. His name's Hector. That's right. Yeah. Fucking Hector. Talk to fucking Hector, right?
Fucking Hector. Yeah, okay.
Hector about his shit. Get his shit together. Hey, hi Ty. How you going, son?
Our son is here. Hello, son. How are your grades? Did you do your homework? Did you drink your entire glass of milk before you go to bed?
I have to say, Ty did a really good place. I had a really good job at keeping Australia together. I left Australia.
We expected him to destroy the entire family, everything.
I left the country in his hands, right? Because I run the country, and I had to leave it behind for 6 weeks. So I gave Australia to Ty to look after, and he's done all right. Things are okay. In fact, he's actually cleaned up a little bit down in Sydney and Melbourne and stuff. He's done a good job.
I don't know. I think Uluru has moved just a little bit, but
he forgot to skip it.
Ty.
Yeah.
You had one job aside from keeping the country intact, but one job specifically, and that was to make sure that was spick and span for the whole world to see. All these tourists, they come to see a rock. Do you understand this? And all you have to do is keep it clean. A rock. A nature rock. A rock in nature that just happens to be in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Ty, what did you do that required you?
That it's actually like a tourist attraction. That's fantastic.
Ty, what did you do? It's like a reverse Grand Canyon, but anyway. Ty, what did you do to very much went out into the clubs? Oh, because it's Friday night and you're young. Yeah. I remember those days. Not really. I didn't really do them.
You say that like you're almost 30. Oh. Shit.
I say that like I am fucking 30.
Whoops.
Okay. All right. So, Philia, I did that, though. Well, I kind of did it. I did it from the air. So, as I took off from LA, the plane just took forever to ascend from LAX. But I saw the Grand Canyon there. I didn't see it on the way back because I was on the other side of the plane. But I did see it. It was very nice. Very, very full on. I was quite close to the ground as well. No worries, Ty. Thanks for letting us know. You'll be right back.
I bet you anything that the pilot did that on purpose. He probably gets a million requests every single time he flies that route. Like, hey, can you get close to the
Yo, can you just drop the plane? Like several thousand
like,
feet.
I don't know, 17,000 feet so we can get a good picture of this. Instagram needs it.
You just fly right over it. There's no houses down there, so just fly. You can fly in it if you like.
You can fly in it, actually. Yes.
USA also have a rock to visit, a fucking canyon. Well, they got the Rockies. They've got all sorts over there. They got the Appalachian mountain range. There's quite a few things the US has, for sure. A lot of things.
What's we got Mount St. Helen, that's ready to fucking go off any fucking minute now. Who's keeping track of this? Somebody keep track of this, because it's literally like, I don't know, 25,000 years overdue or something crazy like that. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
Mount St. Helen.
What are we keeping track of so I can...
Mount St. Helen.
Oh, Mount St. Helen. Where's that?
Yes. It's in the United States. It's a fucking volcano. It's getting ready to fucking blow up.
Yellowstone is meant to be blowing up soon. Apparently, it's not just an open and shut case of, hey, I'm just going to blow upwards. Apparently, it's going to, like, blow sideways or some shit. Because apparently it's not, like, directly under Yellowstone. It actually channels somewhere else.
No, well, St. Helens is in Washington State. It's up there, but still, they still say that if it ever did actually erupt, it would it would impact all the way to where I fucking live, and that's literally across the entire fucking country. That's scary. So
Yeah.
I feel like if it did go off, it would be like, oh shit, I'm late, and so it would kind of make up for lost time. I don't want it to do that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not ideal. Welcome back, Ty.
Good morning, Ty.
You know what was pretty epic though was the Icelandic volcano and stuff. You know that one, and Reykjavik always goes off like every week. Same with the one in Bali and stuff. I don't know why
people. It will kill the whole country. I believe that shit. Like, whew. We thought the one underneath Hawaii was bad. Please, it's fucking creating tropical paradises for everybody. St. Helens is the one you got to watch out for here.
Yeah, I see. Bedtime already? What are you doing? Come on, man. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. The V volcano. Yeah, that one.
But no, it was a real good time over there. Anyway,
yeah,
you know,
got robbed.
about it.
Nice.
No, kind of, not really. They were a bit far away.
I mean, still, that's too close.
Yeah, Ty, go die.
You can see what's happening. Even if it's a block away, it's too close. The gunshots. I wasn't lying about that, guys. He heard them.
You know what? Funnily enough, though, I think the like I didn't necessarily worry about the gunshots so much, only because
well, we were on the 10th floor. So.
Well, yeah, that too. But you know, I think if anything, I don't know, it gives you the mentality that, you know, if you act like a fuckwit, someone's probably going to shoot
you. That's true.
Yeah, people
remember we heard that one that was like it was chasing somebody for sure. Like we heard it and then we heard it again, but it was further down the road and then it was further down, like way further down. It was like somebody's getting chased right now. Holy shit!
Yeah,
and then we didn't hear any more gunshots, and we assumed we got them.
Yeah, but honestly, I didn't mind it at all. Like, I mean, I think when you take in the entire country, you know, it's like it's a really interesting place. There's so many freaking people over there, so. But there's just so much to do, you know. Here it's like there's things around, it's spread out, but it's not the same over there. It's not the same as over there. Somebody says, I heard it could end the world. I remember watching a documentary on it, and I'm thinking, if I'm thinking right.
Honestly, maybe.
Stuff like
all that ash in the air could definitely do some damage for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely take out the aviation and the wildlife, and then it'll definitely cause the sun out and cause air pollution so people can't breathe and weather changes and all sorts for sure.
I'm willing to bet anything that Washington State will be done first. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar on it. Although they might actually if Mount St. Helens just completely blows a gasket, I'm pretty sure that the people at the bottom of that I don't know how far away people are actually located or what the zoning laws are in Washington State. I really don't. But if one state had to go out the easiest, it would probably be Washington State. They'd probably go out just like fucking that. Because it'd be so fucking devastating. There'd be earthquakes and thunderstorms, all kinds of crazy shit, hail the size of fucking softballs, maybe. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? All I know is I don't ever want to fucking hear another tornado warning ever again, because now we're starting to get that shit. Didn't happen in the 90s, but now crazy shit is happening all over the fucking world. Jersey had a fucking tornado, not even 2 weeks ago. Whoever is in Jersey, if you raise your hand if you're in fucking Jersey and if you're fucking still alive. I want to know what the scale was of that fucking tornado. They didn't tell me. All I know is 1 touchdown. That's fucking craziness.
Yeah,
Slumber,
it's pretty crazy, guys.
You're with us. Now it's a party.
Mm-hmm.
You know this. You know this.
Badger, yeah, playing cops and robbers. Yeah, someone was definitely playing cops and robbers of some sort. There was like a shooting or a death every other day. You just kind of get used to it in a particular area there. But
we would get up and we would watch the morning news and then be like, we were literally not even 2 streets. I'm not kidding. 2 streets away from this place, this intersection. I would call it an intersection, but it's 7 streets that merge into one clusterfuck that we call Kelly Square. And we would wake up and we would watch the morning news. And one morning I heard was it a homeless man? Somebody got stabbed in the middle of Kelly Square. I'm not really sure when. It was like, I don't know, somebody found him at like 3 a.m. or something. But it happened like the Sunday before Memorial Day. I know that much because I was like, oh man, he didn't even get to see fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first thought, not, oh my God, this happened like the street over. It was, oh, you won't see fireworks.
Yeah, it was pretty, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you kind of get numb after a while because everyone's got a freaking gun. You kind of expect it. And yeah. Let me go back up a little bit. So, Karen was up. Okay, so Alcassi wants to go to Boston someday. He might need to hide some bodies in the harbor.
Oh.
Well, everyone will watch you doing it, so good luck with that. But there's plenty of broken trees and woods and stuff you can do it in instead.
Yeah, there are true swamplands and stuff. It's crazy.
Karen was up for 27 hours and she had to take a 2-3 hour nap. Besides that, I'm shitty. Oh, because beside that, I'm shitty. Okay. Swedish mum asked, how does it feel to be back down under? Honestly, I'm see, the thing is, like, as a kid, I never really. I was frustrated with Australia because everything I like, we're so influenced by American culture and TV and shit, right? That you kind of go, fuck. We kind of feel like we're missing out. We kind of feel like, oh, everyone else is having a party, but because we're too young, we're not allowed to join in with the older brothers playing. You know what I mean? Or because we're too far away, we miss out on all the family, all the cousins getting together and having, and then all your friends going out and you can't because you're always working or you've got a kid to look after. There's that sort of mentality. So growing up, I always wanted to, go to America and basically live in America. So growing up, you kind of go, the media instills fear in you because go, oh, look at America, we're clearly very lucky because look at they've got a shooting going on every week, they've got a gun problem, they've got Donald Trump as president, whatever the case is, right? The rest of the world's always going to say something negative about the States to basically stop people from leaving their country and going there. That's what the rest of the world's doing because everyone who speaks English, right, as in natively speaks English, like is born in an English Anglophobe world and Anglophile world or whatever you want to call it, they gravitate to America just because that's what they become, that's what they're familiar with, right? So that is the oh shit, hang on. I have a feeling we've lost someone. 1 second. I think I'm still alive. Can you guys still hear me? I don't know if you guys are still there. Can you hear us? Okay, cool. Sweet. No, sorry. Paul's internet just dropped out. So we're still, so she's technically the host. So hopefully, she can take back over before it cuts out. So I'll keep going with what I'm saying, but
all right, I got it. Oh,
you back? All right, cool. Because I was like, shit, can people still hear me?
Oh my God! Holy fuck!
Yeah, so there's that mentality. So for me, and then growing up, obviously you grow up in work, live, and all that in Australia. I traveled around. I went to Africa and Asian countries and stuff like that. And yeah, Australia shits all over those places. In all honesty, because it's a Western country. It's like if you were in America, no offense to South American countries or whatever, but it's like going to there and then suddenly dealing with that sort of not as good as the conveniences and the government and the less corruption that the states have compared to the South American countries or like Mexico or something like that. But when you go from Australia to the UK, for example, right, there's a lot of similarities, and I think that's why we interchange a lot. There's a lot of Aussies in the UK. There's a lot of Brits and Aussie and stuff like that. But to me, I'm not interested in going to the UK. I've been a few times, but I don't really care for it. My parents do. I don't. So me coming to the States was a big thing because I did something I've wanted to do for a long time, which is, go to the States and live like an American. I don't like being a tourist in places. I like to be that person. Like if I go to Sweden, I want to be a Swedish person for a month. I don't want to be a tourist, I want to see how people live, see how people, what they do. I don't want to go to restaurants all the time unless that's what you do as part of your lifestyle. So same thing, I, came to America and we live like normal, basically. We tried a few food things, but we mainly cooked and, lived life normally type thing. So coming back, to be honest, with that mentality, you come back and you realize you're going back to that person that, first of all, you're hanging with the cool kids, or you're hanging with, you suddenly that age group with where you can play with people your age type thing. And now going back to Australia, you feel like you're back as that young kid who's not old enough to play with his older brothers. So that's the easiest way I can explain it. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing, but you really feel like you're missing out. In terms of going back to Australia. So Australia's good, don't get me wrong. I think if everyone was here, or if like the flights were faster, it's, because it was 13 hours flight from between Sydney and LA, plus an extra 6 hours from the East Coast and the West Coast, and all of that. It's it's
dude, that
I hope that's good.
Flight time, like the travel time. People didn't believe me when they asked, like, how long does it take for them to get from Australia to the United States? And I was like, well, to the United States is one thing, but to Boston is another, because you have to add 6 or 7 more hours depending. And they're like, well, how much does that rack up? And I was like, about 30 hours. Although Rob and I did hatch a plan that we decided to tell my coworkers that it took 4 days to get from Australia to Boston.
And they believed it. They were like, oh wow, 4 days. I guess that seems right. Technically, it's right because of the time zone changes, right? I mean, give a day or two, but
I'm like, I'm going to pick him up on Saturday. And they're like, wait a minute, so he's leaving on Wednesday? And I'm like, yeah, he's in the air right now.
Honestly, guys, it's not that fucking bad. Look, put it this way. I just flew economy all the way to and from, right? I flew with Virgin Australia and Delta Airlines, right? And to be honest, like, I mean, the flight, but being in Australia, you get used to flying pretty quickly. And if you fly the plane in the States, or if you drive your car anywhere, right? It's if you're used to sitting down for extended periods of time, it's actually quite doable. I mean, you get a freaking TV screen in front of you. You get Wi-Fi on the plane, man. You can, like, I was on Discord, I was on Twitter, I was making calls on WhatsApp. I didn't feel disconnected in any way. I watched movies I hadn't watched that I would probably have to pay like $20 a ticket to go watch in a cinema. I got food that I didn't have to pay for. I got drinks from, all I wanted, and alcohol. I had a comfortable chair to sit in. I could recline. Look, most people, like, I sit in my chair, editing videos probably for 30 hours straight sometimes. Not lately, but, I had the airplane where I could just fall asleep and all that sort of stuff. So it's not as terrible as you think. I mean, when you do that whole long haul between Sydney and LA, it's 13 hours to get to LA, and it's about 15 and a half hours to get back from LA to Sydney, right? You think you probably sleep for about 6 to 8 hours off and on, maybe more. Some people just took sleeping pills and they slept the whole thing. Honestly, you catch up with your jet lag and everything on the plane itself. Probably the biggest thing for me was just coming home and just, it was like,
I would talk about that shit, man. Yeah, holy shit.
That was the hardest part, was,
and we had to do it twice.
Yeah. Well, that's it. But otherwise, man, yeah, honestly, I mean, I had a fear of flying, but now I'm actually very keen to become a pilot. That's how much it's changed me around. So yeah, the jet lag is it wasn't actually that bad, to be honest. I quickly adjusted.
Just takes like a day of sleeping and not getting disturbed by a million different things, and then that's all you really need. Then there's Dunkin's around every corner, like we said.
Well, they serve, coffee and shit on the plane as well. It was Starbucks, but it was still better than, shit, to be honest. Well, Center, if you convert the currency though, like it's $7 to $8, right? You convert that, it's about $18 here. So, if you were to convert your money to Australian and then buy a cinema ticket, we're paying the same amount. So the movie companies make the same no matter what market they're in. So $7 there, depending on your cinema, to 18 to $20 here, plus you pay tax on that as well. You guys pay tax on the figure that you see on the, your advertised price. I'm coming back. I'm coming back in pretty much the last week of September. I'm staying for Halloween.
Yes.
And then yeah, so that's the next. I mean, the plane's already booked. Like, there's no, guessing. We've already booked as soon as I got back, I booked the flight like a couple of days later.
No, I think it was like a day later. Not even
like
joking.
a day. Yeah. Well, I had to book it in because people buy these flights,
which is
pretty soon. Like they as soon as they buy it like nearly like a year in advance because
you were like, oh my god, this one's almost sold out. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's 6 months
if I want to get times, exactly, yeah. That was just this flight, and then this new flight that I'm about to take. I mean, I'm only got like 2.5 months, so I mean, I had to book this flight ASAP. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it. Let's see. So, and then moving there, well, we're still sorting out the visa side of things and what we're doing. So we're trying to find the most,
We might just get impatient though, and just like be like, you know what? Fuck paperwork. Let's just go get married. Because I don't give a shit anymore. I'm at that point anyway, mentally.
Yeah, there's multiple ways to get to where you want to be. I mean, ultimately, between America and Australia, like if you guys wanted to come here and you like say you were dating an Australian or met an Australian or whatever, or you wanted to do a job and you can find it here in Australia, you can actually come over and do that job. Whereas over there, you've got to be like if you come to America, you've got to be under a certain age and you've got to fill in a role that needs to be filled in. Like if you wanted to be, if you were happy to be work as a cop or a security guard officer, or in like an ambulance driver or something like that, then you've got plenty of opportunity to come live and work in Australia, right? But you're going to the States is a bit harder. You have to apply for a lottery and all that bullshit. So
lots of paperwork, man.
For us, it's but it's a lot easier than coming from an African country or a Middle Eastern country, put it that way, or a South American country. It's a lot easier.
I would hope so. As the United States' biggest ally, I would hope to fucking Christ that you could like actually slip in between the cracks when need be. Like, my God.
I just saw your comment about exterminate all the huntsmen. The huntsmen aren't poisonous.
Shut the fuck up. I don't get. Listen, we've had this talk a million times. I don't give a fuck.
You had pet tarantulas. They're like 30 times the size.
No. Stop. I'm going to say this again so that they can hear it too. I don't give a shit that they don't bite, quote unquote. Although I'm sure somebody somewhere at some point has gotten bitten by a fucking huntsman spider. I'm sure of it. Regardless, I don't care that they're in everybody's fucking house. I don't care that they're common. I don't care that they're not aggressive. I care that they're the size of my fucking dinner plate downstairs.
No, they're not that big. No, they're not that big.
I don't give a. I've seen fucking pictures. You've shown me these pictures.
Some, but they don't ever get that big.
They jump on you. What the fuck is wrong with that? The fact that they jump on you, dude. I don't want to have to worry about walking from one room to the other and then getting a face full of fucking spider. I don't need to deal with that shit. That's gonna cause cardiac arrest, and then that's on you. So if you want to deal with that shit, fine. But if you want to take a flamethrower with our son Ty and exterminate them motherfuckers, go for it.
Oh man, they're not that bad.
Oh, not that bad.
You hear that, guys? Fucking spiders.
Listen, I like spiders. I just don't want one. I want them to do their thing.
Didn't I tell you? You know the whole jumping thing, right? Have you ever watched? You haven't watched the movie Why Him? Comment in the freaking in the chat if you guys have seen Why Him.
I know. I know
what I'm
they have
talking about.
very their
They're doing
vision.
evasive parkour. Okay, it's like evasive parkour. Oh my god, she's gonna fuck me up. Look at her. She's like 50 million times the size of me. Oh fuck! Last time somebody tried to squash me, I fucking. Oh boy, that's what happens. Even our snakes, they're like, fuck this, slithering away.
I don't want it on me. And the fact that I don't, listen to me. It could have the best intentions in the world. It could have $1 in its hand, one of its hands. It could have a Dunkin's voucher for me and give it to me while it's midair and give me a wink one at a time with all 8 stupid fucking eyeballs. I'm still going to punch it in the fucking face. I don't want it on me. I don't want to shake hands with it. I don't want to be friends with it. I don't want to add it on Facebook. I don't want anything to do with a huntsman's fucking spirit. That's it. They can stay in their fucking corner. I'll stay in mine. That's it. And by that corner, I mean the oven where I'm sure you'll put all their fucking ashes after you and Ty get rid of them and they are no longer a fucking species.
Well, you'll see.
No, I will not. What the fuck? I'll sneak.
Snakes and spiders, I've got a little bit of an iffiness to it, because I don't see them every day. But I know the ones that are dangerous and the ones that aren't. All Aussies are still alive. Because we're in the cities. We're on the coasts. You have to go into the outback to find them. And only 2% of the population live in the outback.
Most of the fucking country is outback.
Yeah, and only 2% of the population live there. Oh, wow. That's actually... Yeah, but we're not killing funnel web spiders here. Those Sydney funnel web spiders are fire retardant. I did not know that. That is awesome.
That is... Did you hear him? He said that's awesome. All right.
Well, it is impressive. Imagine being
writing
fire
this
retardant.
down.
People keep burning us, so we're gonna be fire from now on, okay? Take that, you motherfucker. God damn it. God damn motherfuckers.
I'm having an asthma attack in the middle of this.
You motherfuckers in your bullshit. Shit. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this. 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 Look at this goddamn cat drinking milk out of the goddamn bowl. Mr. 2 + 2 not knowing what the fuck it is. Bullshit.
What is the United States?
Give me an amen.
God.
Everybody, listen up real quick.
Yeah, you have that refreshing beverage.
Evil outcast. LMFAO. That's what he's saying right now. Amen. Amen. God damn it. Amen. God damn it. I do declare that I am no longer a man.
I do declare.
All right, it's enough.
What is going on? Jesus Christ. Who started this? Who started this?
Who started this? Who started this argument? Not me.
What was the comment that made you just lose your fucking mind for 36 seconds? Holy shit.
I don't know. Aussie guys are still around.
Ty, it's okay. Your father's just losing his mind really quick. He's going to be back. He's a little out of sorts, so if you could just run and grab him a Foster's, that'd be really great of you.
Okay, so Swedish mum has to go. She said, look, thank you so much for being here.
Have a good night or morning, or what time is it in Sweden? I'm not sure, but whatever day or what time of day it is.
UK.
Okay, so you're 5 hours ahead of us. Okay, well, have a good morning, early morning. And thanks for stopping by. It's always fun when you guys.
Yeah, it is fun.
The frequent flyers, as we'll call you guys now.
Yeah, we're gonna create loyalty points for everyone. You can rack up loyalty points, and those loyalty points give you shit. We don't know what yet, but we'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll figure. We're gonna brainstorm after this live stream anyway, so it's cool.
Oh wow!
Yes, that was creepy. Everybody hates that fucking voice. Everybody. Oh man, I'm gonna use this to my advantage.
Which one?
The one where I talk like this, and I'm just kind of like, it's all right. Everything's gonna be okay. Just go to the fridge and get your father.
Oh, guys, so this is the one thing that I fucking loved. I was in Boston, right? But we even watched videos of this online, and California has such a fucking stereotype.
Oh God!
Can I have a salad with a side of salad? Dude, I was standing around old bikey dudes, truck drivers, criminal records,
oh my God.
In the most dodgiest part of the city, right? let's call it Southie, right? And
Mm-hmm.
and we were in Bochi. There was gunshots, people fucking staring, Spanish armadas driving on motorcycles and dropping expensive microfiber cloths that they use to clean their motorcycles.
It is the seediest, grossest fucking place in
right?
this city. Okay, just picture that.
Okay, so these guys are all tattoos. They're smoking hot, out of fucking pipes and shit. Probably injecting themselves with who knows, right?
Yep.
And then suddenly they all break out into California impersonations for me. Can I have a salad with a side of salad? And like, oh my god, that's not drink. Oh my god,
is that water gluten free? Because I can't have salad without my salad. Like you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I didn't realize there was a reputation of these Californians.
Well, we saw that thing on TV where they asked fucking New Yorkers and people from LA to do impersonations of each other. And what did every fucking New Yorker do? They all did that voice. They all did the, I don't know, can I just all that shit. Nobody, everybody had the quintessential Italian Brooklyn style, grabbing your balls all the fucking time as you walk stereotype, but they couldn't even do the accent right. But everybody in New York, to their credit, and I'm Bostonian, so this is saying something, they fucking nailed it. I was on the floor laughing. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, if I had respect for New Yorkers, it was right then, because I was like,
right then,
at least the East Coast has got its. There's nothing wrong with the West Coast.
Yes, there is.
It's just California. That's the issue I had. Fuck California.
And fuck LAX too.
Fuck LA, not fuck California.
Just that whole fucking state.
Can I get a letter to the side of
I'm just waiting for the next earthquake to rip California away, so we can either adopt. We'll do a toss-up between Puerto Rico and Australia to be the new state of the United States. Gotta have 50 stars, man. We can't redo all these flags. All right, takes time, takes effort. We're too lazy. We already did. We already remade our flag 3 or 4 fucking times throughout history. We don't need to do it again.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice flag. I was thinking about that. It's if they made more states, they'd have to redo all their fucking flags. Come on, man.
I do vote Aussie as well. Puerto Rico is fine as a territory. It's fine because it's close enough to us. But I think that if we I don't know, cast enough industrial-sized hooks onto Australia and we yank as hard as we can, maybe we can just kind of swap places with California. It can hang out with fucking Hawaii and all that shit, whatever.
I love how satire caught onto it. Long titty, no nipple, having ass, bitch. Just not knowing what the fuck it is, bitch. Vote Aussie. Thanks, man. If California ceded from America, it'd be the 5th. Yeah, it would. It would, right?
Who cares? Get rid of it. I don't care.
It would. That's all I can say. That's all I can say about that.
See you later, California.
Long titty, not knowing Mr. Riley for president. No goddamn. I can't. I'm not born
He's
there.
not from there, man. But maybe, just maybe, if I become president, maybe I can work some magic and make it so that you don't have to be a citizen, born in the United States to become president. It'd take 4 years to probably get it done, maybe 8 if I get reelected, but things can happen. Ain't nobody said I could.
But you get a pension after that, right? So it's all fucking sweet.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good. Man.
Long ass, titty ass, no ass.
I don't know if me being president would be the best thing or the worst thing for the country.
I think
I lean more toward best, but that's just me because I'm biased. But I'm also honest, so there you go.
No nipple Barbie doll looking motherfucker.
Oh fuck.
God damn motherfucking bullshit. Which scares me the most.
Oh,
well, we're just quoting Kevin Hart and his stand-up comedy.
God damn.
His mom let him cuss.
Oh, you just say 2 cuss words. You said 76 of them.
You said 76. Thanks. Oh man.
Oh fuck. Oh, I don't think I ever laughed as hard as I did than I did in the entire month of May. Like, in comparison to the rest of my fucking life. I thought I had to go to the hospital like at least like 24 times maybe, because thank God I work at the hospital, but also thank God I might be quitting soon. I don't know what the consensus is on that, but during that particular moment, or moments I should say, this kid had me on like the fucking floor dying laughing, and he is the type of person where even if he knows that you're about to literally slip into cardiac arrest from laughing so hard, he'll still keep going with the fucking joke. He won't stop. He'll do it until you die. Fucking A. You know how much mascara I fucking wasted because of you? Because you made me cry from laughing so hard? Fuck you. And it was waterproof too.
Fuck you.
And I don't want to hear anybody fucking say you should have worn waterproof. It was waterproof.
It was waterproof, in all fairness.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm done with these motherfucking teachers in this motherfucking school. I'm sick of these fucking snakes. I've actually never seen that movie, but I know all the fucking quotes from it. I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Fucking love that.
Sometimes I narrate things in my head with Samuel L. Jackson's voice.
That's awesome.
And it makes the situation so much better to deal with.
Samuel L. Jackson makes every situation better.
Yeah.
I mean,
he really does. In fact, when we get off this live stream, you and I are going to be on a mission. We're going to go on Zedge and try and find Samuel L. Jackson notification chimes. Either that or like alarm tones, message tones, SMS, whatever the fuck. There's got to be a million of them, and we're going to go and download all of them. Like at least 4 gigs worth.
4 gigs worth.
Mm-hmm. Take your time out, cast. Tuck in the little one.
No worries, man. English motherfucker. Do you speak it? Tell her to mind her damn business before I come down there and I'll beat her ass.
All right, you want me to say it like that, or you want me to take some stuff out? What I say? Oh my god!
What I say?
Tell
I say
her
you. What the?
to mind her damn business before I come down there and I beat her ass. Now I heard what you said. I just want to know if you want me to say it like you said it, or if you want me to take some stuff out. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, we have to watch that entire fucking special. Actually, we have to finish the fucking Ricky Gervais special too.
Oh yeah, true.
We have so many things to do.
Too many snakes in this motherfucking plane.
I'm glad, Antonio. I'm glad that you can deal with our mesh of accents. We've already determined, and we didn't have to really decide. It was a decision that the future has already made for us. That whenever if we have kids, they will have the weirdest fucking accent on the face of the planet. The Australian kids that are possibly going to exist in the future, who knows? But if they do exist, they will have the craziest fucking accent. And I've actually talked to my dad about this. When we were at the airport and we were walking away for the second time, he was saying, like, you know, I don't know how we got into this weird conversation, but he said something along the lines of it would be nice for Scarlett to have like either a brother or a sister or a cousin, right? And he's like looking at me like, okay, well, I guess the only cousin it would be coming from me because you don't have any other kids other than my brother, right? So there you go. And I was like, yeah, I guess it would be nice to have little Australians running around. And he loved that term so much that now he just brings it up all the time. And he agrees with me that the accent would be atrocious. He's like, that accent.
I don't think it'll be atrocious. I think that's
not atrocious. It's atrocious in the sense that mine is. So there you go.
No, it's not.
You're biased. Shut up.
what I went for.
Oh.
Kind of like I went, you know what? I like this. I watched The Departed, and that's what made me get onto it. I was like, how do I get one of these?
Kevin, if
Never
I tell
in
you
my
again, I'm
wildest
slap the
life.
shit out of
Never
you.
in my wildest dreams.
Oh man. Man. See, that's the thing. That's the other thing.
Window.
Remember when I told you in the car? I told you in the car twice. I recall two separate occasions in which I said this. The irony is the fact that the Boston accent sounds stupid as fuck. It's the weirdest fucking sound in the world, phonetically. However, the vernacular that comes out of people's mouths sometimes just blows people away. They're just like, wait a minute, you're fucking brilliant? Holy shit. It's like, well, yeah, look how many prestigious ass fucking schools were around you. Like, hello? Fucking Yale and Harvard and Princeton.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They're smart. They're just,
down there, but
they're so smart that they can't be bothered
MIT,
having etiquette.
UMass, BC, BU, you fucking name it, man. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
So it is
those
very
people don't joke around. I swear to God, people, if you all have a heart attack and need some medical work done, don't fuck around with the state you're in. Go to fucking Massachusetts. Go to any one of those fucking hospitals, man. You know, they will make sure that you get, first of all, a good fucking fair price on whatever you're doing, if not free, because, you know, they don't care about the fucking the rest of the, you know,
the law here
charging over shit, you know?
They will not deny medical treatment to anybody who needs something that's for the emergency room, regardless of whether you have insurance or not. They will treat you. They're not going to leave you on the street. That's a law. So there you go. There's one. So check that off the list. You will survive in Massachusetts.
But no, they really care about you. You know, they're not there to just, oh yeah, you have to pay this much and then off you go type thing. You know, they really give a shit about people's health and all that kind of stuff. And you can tell, you know, the dedication that they put into these schools and stuff and all of that. You know, they really give a shit. So if there's anyone I would want even touching me, it would be these guys, because, you know, they really give a shit. And that's what I noticed with in general. I think from about the north, I don't know where Detroit really counts, but West Coast was a bit iffy, right? But the minute I got to basically Detroit and then onwards to Massachusetts, what I noticed is the people are a lot different. They're a lot more helpful. They're a lot more respectful. And I thought, oh, these guys are going to blow up and have an issue. Yeah, they speak their mind, but they're not speaking their mind to be rude or anything like that at all. They speak their mind because, you know, that's what they do. But they're on your side. That's what I really like about them is, yeah, these guys seem to be on your side with everything. And that's really, really good to see, you know, like,
it's nice.
They're there to fight for you, not fight against you.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, and I've been to the Midwest, so, you know, I've been overseas and stuff like that. And the one thing that I can say, at least in comparison to where I've been, is that only here, they're the type of people and the mentality that we tend to have is that it's just really nice to know that you can disagree with somebody and not have a fight about it. Like, I disagree with people pretty much every day, but it's never a fight. It's a conversation. It's always a conversation, unless you're, you know, a dickhead. There's always one dickhead, but for the most part, you can disagree with somebody's opinion and not have to worry about a fight breaking out or somebody, you know, giving you the cold shoulder the next day because they took offense because their skin is so thin. Oh my God, that looks like it needs medical treatment. Jesus. Somebody pray for this person. My God.
Yeah. I have to say it was nice to see. Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's nice to hear too, because you can hear like people talking everywhere because we're loud. I don't know if you've noticed, but we talk a lot. It's the caffeine. There's Dunkins every corner. But when you're loud, you tend to be opinionated. And when you're opinionated and loud, people tend to hear it. So if you have an opinion about somebody else's opinion, chances are that person is going to hear it because the other person's loud. You get where I'm going? This whole circular system is crazy. So I think over time we've evolved to just basically kind of be like, all right, by default, bygones are bygones. All right, now let's have a conversation. Why the fuck do you think the way you fucking think? You know, stuff like that. It kind of goes like that. So, except for like my dad. My dad I think people misinterpret my dad's tone because I've lived with.
Oh yeah,
I know
shit,
him. I don't. I've known him my whole life, obviously, so I know how he talks. But I can definitely see how other people who aren't used to talking to him could potentially be like, "Is this? Am I gonna get hit in the face like anywhere between now and 6 minutes from now? Because like, I'm pretty sure I'm about to fucking throw hands. Like, what the hell? My dad has this tone, and he's never fucking angry. Like, well, he can be, but
no,
like,
he just speaks clearly and
he's
assertively. You know, it's not it comes across as aggressive, but it's passionate, not aggressive.
he basically has the thickest Bostonian accent in the world, but he makes sure that you hear every word that comes out of his mouth. So it's not like he talks particularly fast like the rest of us. Like I think it's almost scary to hear somebody talk slow because it's like that does kind of insinuate a fight's about to break out. You know what I mean? He talks like in that way where it's just like it's almost like you're in trouble, but it's never like that. He's just he's very, very, like Rob said, he's very passionate about his opinions, stupid as they are. But regardless, he just has that way of talking, and his friends all understand because he's an acquired taste. But most people would never know. And my dad is
if you met him off the bat, you'd be like, "Oh, this guy's just like, oh my god, he's out for a fight." Yeah,
and my dad doesn't. He doesn't look like the friendliest guy. You know what I mean? Like, he looks like he just got out of prison. You know what I mean? Like he's just seeing sunlight for the first time after a very lengthy sentence somewhere for something, and he won't talk about that something. Like that's what my dad looks like. And on top of him talking the way he talks, I kind of feel like if people have questions for me, like, why do you talk the way you talk? Like, are you pissed off? Because I get that question a lot. And I'm just like, no, I'm chill. I almost feel like if I just like introduce them or like take my dad and just kind of push them into their face, they'd understand. And I'd never get asked that question ever again. And they'd be like, oh, you get it from him. Got it. All right. Enough said.
Yeah. I'm just going to go back over the comments a little bit. So Karen said Swamp almost died. A bullet went through. It was 5 feet away from him. Yeah. Do you want to tell him about the bullet hole in your window? That's right above your head.
Yeah, it is right above my head.
It sucks for him, but what do you know? You kind of expect that with guns, man. High-strung, dependable people, West Coast fake equals self-absorbed. Thank God Swamp's okay. Yeah, and he's fine. What part of Boston is your family from? Dorchester, so Southie.
I'm Southie.
They sound Dorchester, maybe Jamaica Plains. Basically, yeah, Dorchester, Southie. Not necessarily, but yeah.
I'm gonna say Southie, and you can pick and choose whichever Southie you want.
We went to Southie. It was nice.
Well, duh, we went to Southie. It's where the train.
No, well, we were in Boston. We were in Boston. We didn't go to Southie. Well, we went to Southie Station. South Station.
We were in Southie, and we walked from Southie to the harbor. I was in Oxford. Not a good idea. I kept trying to get him to take the fucking T, but no, he thinks he's gonna get stabbed in the goddamn subway, and I'm like, dude, we would have been there in 6 minutes.
No, it's not that. It's just trains confuse me. That's all.
You get on and you get off. That's it.
I get off all the time.
Don't think I didn't hear that shit.
Hmm?
Don't think I didn't hear that shit. Oh, you better repent, boy.
Pay for that goddamn floor, Dustin. Dustin.
I know. I said we were in Southie.
No, we were in Southie, but we also went to South Station.
South Station is
that was actually the first.
Off, and then we went to Southie, and then the harbor. I feel like I have to draw a fucking map now. Jesus. This is where we were. This is where we wanted to go. And this is where we went.
Amen.
Amen.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Yeah. But no, honestly, it was... so, Badger, are you from that part? Is that...
I think they said
why
Arizona.
you're very knowledgeable.
I think they said Arizona.
Have you been to? Okay. Oof. No, I thought that was the other one. I thought that wasn't Badger. Badger was no, that was what's her name? Philippa. Philia, sorry.
Oh, was
Philia.
it?
So I'm not used to seeing that name. Philia's from Arizona, because she had the big Grand Canyon thing going on.
Now I remember. Gotcha. See, in these live streams, you'll very quickly find out that I never pay attention to the chat. It's always Rob that pays attention. I just talk. I'm looking around my room. I'm like, well, I gotta fix those lights. And then I just keep talking.
Dustin, you pay for that goddamn floor. Goddamn floor.
Fucking breathing.
You're dropping lots of parts. Okay. Yeah, I mean, me too. Just not in Americas. That's all. It's always been around Asia and basically in Europe as well. So I can relate.
You know what?
That.
I will say this: regardless of whether South Station is in Southie or not, it fucking might as well be. You ever walk out of that fucking place? Holy balls! You'd be like, I prefer Roxbury to this. This is fucking ridiculous. Get me the fuck out of here, like right now. All these fucking
hated the place,
dude. Holy shit. The only places that place is good for is just like if you are absolutely fucking starving, it's food right there. Like they wave it at you like you're a dog or something.
Like you're a dog.
Yeah.
Like, woo.
They're not French either.
Who paid for that? Who paid for that? Not me. Oh man. It's been good fun. Yeah. It's good to see all you guys again. You know, it's been a little while. We haven't caught up like we have. Yeah, you know, it's nice to catch up with all of you, see where you're all at, and you know, and hear about your days and all sorts. So
you're wrong on both, Badger. Stop trying to narrow it down, please. For the love of God, I have enough gunshots whizzing by my windows enough already. I don't need any more. Fucking A. Let's see. Dustin, of course, there's never a live stream where Dustin does not ask that question. In fact, I'm going to write that down on the list. Ugh, paper and a pen. An erasable pen. Technology. I'm going to make a tally. Dustin gets a tally. Rob gets a list of bullshit that he says. You are wrong about the areas in which you believe I am from. I am not from the financial district. And I am not from Chinatown.
Ashland.
Ashland? Who's Ashland? God, you remember fucking Framingham? I still can't get Framingham out of my fucking
Framingham
head.
was just like literally a tip. It wasn't even fucking... It wasn't anything. It was just a tip. And then it was like a tip by the train station, right? And then these people were acting like fuckwits the entire time, you know, like talking loud and, you know, being, you know, talking about fucking having group sex, or I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, right? Not the conversation you want to hear. And then suddenly the train conductors keep coming around, and they're like, it was so funny because they were acting trashy, and we literally stopped by a trash site, which was Framingham train station. And the conductor's like, aren't you guys from here? And they were, and they got off the train. Oh, it was fucking gold.
I don't know why I'm typing this, but...
Well, Ashland.
Ugh. Oh, man. Well, that is true, because as soon as you get out of the fucking building, you can smell Chinese food. Maybe that's... You know what? Maybe that's what I was smelling the whole fucking time. I'm like, I smell the ocean. It's salty air. And it could have just been fucking Chinatown.
Yeah, possibly.
Just do me a favor next time. Don't let me drink before we get to the tea. because I will 100% read it backwards.
Yeah, that was
That was fun. Super fucking fun.
Yeah.
Me looking up at the fucking thing, and I'm just like, wait, state? That's no, this is all wrong. No. My feet by that point were probably fucking bleeding.
Yeah, I can't say they were probably good. God. I think they were sore for a while, weren't they?
I couldn't. Well, no. It was my feet were fine, but my left leg, for some reason, I had to. Yeah. It felt like I just got out of fucking surgery, and there was like a titanium rod from fucking patella to ankle. Like it just wouldn't bend correctly. I don't know what that's a testament to. Maybe the uneven sidewalks, perhaps. I don't know.
Look, yeah, they're not really built for walking, those shoes anyway. I mean, they are, but not like that. Especially if you're from Ashland.
Well, yeah, East Coast public transit will always blow because they didn't bother to fucking even out anything before they paved over the fucking horse and buggy fucking tracks. Like, what the hell? They were like, we should actually expand. We now have this thing called pavement. Where should we put it? Just throw it over anywhere that doesn't have grass on it. And that's what they did. That's where about maybe halfway through Pennsylvania, they were just like, maybe we should even out the roads. And then you see grid everywhere. You don't know where you are in Massachusetts unless you're at a fucking intersection. That's it. It's plain as. Welcome back, Slumber. Oh,
where'd you go, Slumber?
Yeah, where did you go? And did you even ask permission to leave in the first place?
Probably not. Not ever. No way.
Yeah, except the Salem witch trials didn't happen in Salem. They happened in Danvers. Whatever, though. It's all good. I'm sure a couple witches were burned in Salem, right? I'm sure a couple witches were burned everywhere. Not me. Not never. No way.
Not ever.
If you ever get a tattoo, I don't know if you have tattoos or not, but if you don't and you're thinking about it first,
he does,
do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Whether it's your first or your next, just get not ever tattooed somewhere on you.
Yeah.
Please.
Do it before Dustin gets it done.
It's a race now. This is gonna be great.
Never pay for no floors ever again. Not once, not never. Nope.
Somebody should just get not ever, and the other should just get not my chair, not my problem. Oh my god.
That's what I say.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome back, man. You put your son to bed successfully without much back chat. That's what kids do, man. They back chat, in my experience. Like, no! Like, excuse me. And then somehow you end up like going to bed instead of them. I don't know how it works, but it always happens to me, man. Like babysitting, it's like, oh, how cute. You guys went to bed together. That sounded wrong. Let me think about that. You fell asleep together. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
You didn't miss much, Outcast. We are talking about potential tattoos for Dustin and Slumber. Both of which have to do with the same kind of context, sort of, ish. I would say it would look best in cursive script. Nice calligraphy going on. Can you imagine just like, fuck me. I just got like the weirdest fucking image of like the most beautiful calligraphy ever, just saying not ever on somebody's chest. Like that's it. Like not somebody's ever. Just such a fucking badass. Just say it with the chest and they're like, not ever. That's it. No way.
No way, get real. Like those things.
Some people ask what it means. I ain't telling you. No way. Not never.
Not
get
once,
real.
Not never. Nope.
Get real. like those things. Oh my
Cheers,
god, dude. Every single live stream, there is always a reference to this fucking video.
I blame
Me, because I did it.
I blame Dustin. I started it with Dustin. Dustin,
It
it's all
did
your
start.
fault.
This time it was Dustin's fault. I will say that. I did keep it in mind.
Sorry, Dustin.
Oh, man. Jesus goddamn Christ.
Jesus, Jamie. Why we do the negative talking thing? So,
He always sounds like he's about to cry and sing at the same time.
so, what will happen? Outcast, you're very welcome. I just wanted to welcome him too. I felt like if I didn't welcome Outcast, we'd be unwelcomed. Do you feel welcomed, Mr. Outcast?
Fuck. Oh, man.
A little
Where's
kid
that-
going.
Where's
a
that
little...
fucking Australian wine? I need that shit. I
What?
still have some left. That shit was good.
A what?
The
Wine. Oh, the Aussie wine. Oh, yeah. The
Aussie
wine.
wine, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually got a bottle of that myself up here as well.
Do you?
Same one. Not
Let's.
as big,
What are we waiting for?
I can't drink because I'm still sick.
What do you? Well, then you're not losing anything out of this. Let's go.
Nah, I got work tomorrow and shit. I can't drink.
Do you have to go to work tomorrow? I don't think so.
I do. Yeah, I do because I need a long story. Oh, yeah, I do.
God. Fuck work.
Yeah,
man.
I do.
Just
do.
fucking take a sick day.
Okay.
Especially if you just told us all that you were sick. It's on record.
It's not like that though. Can't do it that way. I can't do it that way. You know what?
You just won't.
God damn it. God damn it, making me feel like a goddamn asshole. Fucking goddamn Jesus Christ. Goddamn motherfucker. Anyway, sorry guys. Got a little bit sidetracked there. What's going on?
The
Who's here
majority
still?
of this live stream you've been sidetracked.
Who's still here? Who's still talking?
If you're still here.
F.
I don't know why I do it because I'm talking. So
Yeah,
it's
you're
fine.
like, I don't get it either. I'm just looking at you like, oh, well, maybe just leave it to it.
I'm just trying to be a
Fucking
trendsetter, for fuck's sake.
Goddamn. Yeah, and I've met Karen and Antonio, all that, and everyone, basically a few people here. I've met Seta before. Met these people for the first time, literally the other day in a voice chat. That was awesome to talk to you guys. I haven't really, yeah, I mean, I know you guys from Twitter and coming to these streams and stuff, but never.
Look at this. Outcast asked a very interesting question. Who just liked this stream 7 times?
It's the usual.
It's the that one cunt. We all know who that one cunt is. That one cunt with 7 accounts. That's the one.
Yeah.
She ain't got no friends.
Not for long, anyway. They kind of see through.
It's hard to see through plastic. That's why Barbie dolls need to have friends that you have to buy. Oh, evil. Don't take that privilege away from me, boy. Do not. Do not. Get a kick out.
But I see people like what's his name? Like fucking Swamp and all that, getting close to those people, and I'm like, oh boy. Because he's unfortunately blind in terms of that. No offense, but yeah.
I don't know if you know what though. The person always starts off looking
friendly
sweet and
nice
innocent.
and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they never set off red flags or any like alarm bells don't ring yet. It always takes a few weeks maybe. Yeah. And maybe some whispers through the grapevine will influence the person on the receiving end of all this and kind of make them be a little bit more vigilant. And then that's when shit hits the fan. That's when people are just like, man, I should have listened to Full Warnings and Mr. Reality on this shit. God damn it.
Well, it's not even us. It's other people that's been, passing on that feedback. And for us, it's like, you know, whatever.
I'm like,
I mean, we don't give a shit because, you know, well, I mean, I've been burnt by. I don't think you have directly, but you've only heard the you know, the tales, I suppose. But
I don't give a shit either way. I'm like 7 thumbs down. I'm like, that's still giving me feedback, bro. So if you have a bot, that's 1, paying money to help me out. So thank you. And 2, if you don't, then you are literally recruiting people, or you are taking the unnecessary effort of signing into 7 different accounts just for me. So thank you. Thank you. So you like me. You really like me. Oh no, dislike. Really dislike me. Which, by the way, Sally Field didn't actually say that. Can you believe it? It's another fucking Mandela effect. Crazy shit, that. My God.
yeah, I got it as well, Outcast. It comes and goes. It's just, yeah. It just depends, you know, when they eventually get bored of it or whatever like that. It's just,
I get a kick out of it, honestly. Like, I see these downvotes and these, you know, thumbs down, all these dislikes, and I'm like, I got under their skin again. Awesome. Because no reaction pisses people off, right? Would you rather be hated by somebody, or would you rather that person feel indifferent towards you? Because I can tell you now, you might think that being hated is worse. No. Over time, when somebody feels nothing for you, and you don't even matter to them, you're not even a blip on their fucking radar, that hurts a little bit more than being hated. Because at least if you hated, then you know that you got to that person.
yeah, absolutely.
Right?
If they react, yeah.
Because when you're ignored, you feel like nothing. And then eventually you become nothing. And especially, you are nothing to that person. So, that being said, I can at least rest assured knowing that this person has gone through, I don't even know how many hours of effort to try and make me feel like, oh no, people don't like me. What? I've worked so hard on all my videos that when was that? When did I post my last fucking video? Live streams don't count, by the way. Like months ago, man. But I'm pretty sure that they have this weird, warped sense of bullshittery that I'm actually going to give a fuck about any of this. God, I cannot.
Yeah.
If there were ever a level of wrong that surpassed the lowest that anybody has reached in history, this might just be next level. Because, holy fuck.
Yeah.
This is almost the best thing that ever happened.
That person is a fucking idiot. And look, they are good at getting close to people and, you know, and then putting, you know, oh, this person said this mean thing, but I don't want to talk about it. You know, I don't believe in talking bad about people, you know, and then they'll slowly drop more info and stuff. And then suddenly that person doesn't want to talk to you anymore. Like, you know, because there's rumors being spread about you. And you know what, if that's what people want to do, you know, it's their own prerogative. And eventually they'll come around, and those people have, the ones that have been burnt by that.
Some people, though, don't have the balls to. And they know what the right thing to do is. They're just too chicken shit to fucking do it. Too bad for those people, though. You can only send out, you know, so many fucking rescue buoys. Like how many times can you just, like, fucking tell people, like, dude, my hand is out there fucking reaching for you, dumbass. Like, will you grab onto it already? Because eventually you're going to get tired in a fucking book. Fox should pop up and tell them. Okay, it says YouTube should make a thing where if somebody dislikes your content, a box should pop up to get them to say, what the fuck is wrong with it? Like, you cannot X out of this box unless you provide feedback in some way. Yeah, absolutely. That's a fantastic idea. Oh, man. That's why I'm so convinced that we're overdue for like, I keep saying it, man. We are overdue for another plague or something. Maybe Mount St. Helens should fucking blow its fucking lid. Take out at least Well, it would fuck up the whole world. But you know what? That's what bunkers are for, people. We would have to be underground for a long time. But when we actually saw sunlight again, who knows? Maybe there'd be a new, different breed of people that were, you know, maybe the average IQ wouldn't be 100. It would actually be like maybe 120, maybe 125. This is all wishful thinking, man. Let me have my dreams.
Who have we still got left here at the moment? Come forth and speaketh your name.
Let's see. Oh, we're all dead. Oh, never mind. No, Badger's here. I'm pretty sure since Outcast just spoke like 10 seconds ago, he's still, yep, he's still here. Dustin's still here.
Dustin, what are you doing? We'll pay for that floor.
Karen is still here.
Dustin. Not Dustin. Not ever. No way.
You know what's sad? After this live stream, I may or may not crash a VC or two. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? I'm so unpredictable, even though I just told you my plan.
VC?
Whoever, I don't know. Creepy Clown Girl, somebody. Karen's. Who knows? You never know. Nobody's safe. Basically, if you have a VC in a server that I am in,
yeah,
it's at risk.
Crash it, only to end up. Crash it only to end up improving things.
Wait. What?
I said crash it only to end up improving things.
How the fuck? Oh, whoa. You're going to have to run this math by me, boy, because I don't get this. Is ridiculous. Holy
I'm happy to run it by you. I said.
I know what you said. I'm trying to ask what you meant.
That's exactly what I mean. Hey, I'm going to crash this VC. Okay, this is how you fix your server up.
Okay, look. That was a fluke, okay?
4 hours later.
I wasn't
4 hours later.
That wasn't in my right mind. Although that was actually pretty fun because I got a nice emoji.
Oh, yeah,
that was
crash
cool.
a VC. Yeah.
That's pretty much it, Badger. Like it's always one or the other. Murphy's Law is always 2 steps behind me, but it catches up every so often, like right when I think that I'm in the clear. If I have the motivation to make like an awesome server with this, and that, and putting bots and all kinds of fucking rewriting the HTML and CSS and JavaScript and all kinds of bullshittery, like I'll try and do that, but then I'll end up actually like destroying Discord in the process, something like that. But on the other hand, if I want to actually destroy Discord, because like maybe I had a shit day at work and I just want to take it out on the world, I end up making something that like is worthy of like a Pulitzer Prize or something. It's one or the other. I can never tell, and I should probably stop expecting one or the other.
Oh boy, that's funny.
Oh, I bet unlimited upload probably is awesome because Jesus God, if you're over by like 1 pixel on a picture, oh, your photos are too powerful. Are they? Are they, Discord? Really? They're powerful? Or maybe you can't handle 1 more pixel? Maybe that's it? Jesus Christ.
Discord is it's an interesting one, isn't it? I never thought I'd ever use it that much in my life, and then
Well, it did kill Skype. Sort of. I don't know anybody who used to use Skype except for our favorite Crow. But even he's on Discord a lot. But I think it's because she doesn't use Discord a lot. So that's the compromise, which is fine. But in terms of everybody else, I don't know anybody who's just kind of like, all right, man, I'll talk to you on Skype. It's always just like, meet me on Discord, bitch. What are you doing? I've been waiting for your ass for like 16 entire minutes. It's always the case. Nobody ever Skypes anymore. Probably because Skype crashes every 8 minutes. Outcast, no!
What's happening?
He still uses Skype.
No, you traitor. God damn it. God damn it. God damn. Nah. Skype still has its place. We'll give it that.
No, it doesn't. What? In the garbage?
We still use it in business conferences and stuff like that.
Honestly, people are initially very, very intimidated by Discord because they're like, what the hell do I do?
It's geeky, yeah. It's
servers and channels and all kinds of bullshit, and people are just like, I don't want to have to do work to make all this stuff. But I'm like, well, okay, that's fine. You can have one channel in your server. That's fine.
You don't have to have a server either.
You don't even, yeah, exactly. You can literally just use it to message people. That's it. But the added benefit is that you can do things with Discord that you can't do with Skype. And we're still kind of like, I'm tapping the watch over here going like, Skype, you know Discord exists and has for quite some time. They're doing upgrades and updates every fucking day. Where the fuck are you? Like, I can't even get my latest version of Skype to work on anything at all. Not even a portable fucking version. And that's how shit Skype is.
Well, Microsoft make their money now from businesses now, so they don't care for the free sector anymore.
Well, then retire it like officially.
Well, they can't because there's not a retire it. It still exists, but you know.
Look, some things just belong in the ground, okay?
Yeah. I remember when it first came out. Fuck.
Yeah, everybody was losing their mind because they're like, "Oh, it's not MSN? What do you mean? It's not AIM?
It's not AIM.
It's not Yahoo? What is it? It's Skype." And then Skype was king for a long time, and then Discord.
Yeah.
And actually, maybe Facebook,
Camera.
because Facebook Messenger was kind of the thing, but it was not as big a thing. But then Discord was like the monster that kind of like kicked everybody in the ass.
Yeah, no. The one thing I remember with Skype is it was always had a faster camera than MSN. MSN was like really like it was like 5 frames per second.
Oh yeah.
And Skype was at least 15. You know.
Oh my god, I remember like the days of like IRC chat and everything. Good god.
Yeah.
Oof.
I do remember those ones.
Those were great. Man. Late 90s and early 2000s. Jesus. Let me make a time machine, please.
They were good times. They were good times, that's for sure. That's for sure.
No AIM girlfriend who goes to another school and only has one picture that just happens to be super hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I fell for one of those.
You're always talking to her on AIM. Why don't you guys just call each other? She doesn't. It's a prepaid phone. She doesn't want to use up all her minutes. Yeah, that's the excuse I'm gonna go with today. Good God. Basically, that's when people were dating themselves. That was great. That was like a weird fad. Like everybody made up their own relationship in secret and dated themselves.
Oh man, those were the days.
They were the days.
Outcast tells us to hang on.
To what? Why?
What are we hanging on to? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Get it out of your mouth, Rob. Wow.
They were if you're old like us, Badger.
Actually, this is what he said before that. He said, maybe we can talk to each other on there sometime, and then he said, hang on.
No, Rob, go deeper.
That's what we should do after we. Oh God, what did you do? What have you done?
Put it in my mouth.
Did you break your mic? Because holy shit.
No, that was the coffee machine.
Oh, okay. I was like, I can't hear him as clearly as I used to. Oh no.
No, I was just pouring coffee. Okay.
Oh yeah, dry it off.
Coffee.
After this live stream, we should just pull Outcast into our normal VC and hold him hostage, or I don't know. I was gonna say something else, like maybe go into like the Warzone VC and do it that way, but that runs the risk of other people joining, and we don't want that.
Oh, is Evil Outcast a member of
the Warzone?
No, the other one. The Carnival of Horror.
I don't know. I will check.
Because that we can all jump in there in theory, but I don't know. An idea. Food for your thought.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Karen, add Outcast into there.
Yeah, seriously. What are you doing, man? Like every server on Discord should have Outcast in it. Like, end of story. End of fucking story. That is the narrative.
I think I've just hit a roadblock at the moment. Like my head's just got, you know what? You're tired, but you don't want to sleep, but you need to sleep.
Is this because of you being sick?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, guess what, people? I'm going to end the live stream. Ha! 9 people watching. Yeah, right. Get real. Like those things. Now, we're going to end this anyway because, one of us needs to go to sleep. 2, the other person needs to run amok on Discord and cause havoc. You will soon find out which of these I speak. But next live stream, I mean, this was a very impromptu live stream, even though I sort of mentioned it, like, I don't even know when. Probably during the last live stream, which was when you were in Boston, I think, right? That was the last live stream. Yeah, when he was still in Boston. So, whenever we decide on like a set schedule, or whenever we're free, because my fucking schedule, I'm literally like, I'm at war with my job right now, and that's gonna be real interesting. I might make the news, people, but like, you know, doing something really, really illegal because of stuff. Long story short, I'm getting fucked over and I'm not liking it, so I'm giving my boss an ultimatum. I'm giving my boss an ultimatum. It should be the other way around, right? No. But I'm like, can I speak to you in your office, please? But either way. So we're gonna end the live stream here. Once again, everybody who's been here and who keeps showing up, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea how much this we have low self-esteem, guys, and this really helps. Because then we can go to bed and we can feel a little bit prettier. Maybe people like us.
Oh man, funny.
It's like 1 o'clock. No, it's almost 1 o'clock where I am in the morning. So fuck off.
Yeah, but let's jump into the Carnival of Horror VC if everyone's in there, and let's hang out if you guys want to.
For a little bit, and then I'm gonna make you go to bed because you're sick.
I'm all good.
I'll live.
All right, fine. All right. That said, I mean, hey, next live stream you'll know about it on Twitter. So keep either follow me or not. But regardless, it'll happen when it happens. But thanks again, and I hope you guys have a good night.
All right. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for joining us. See you again soon.
Bye.